Hello, new person.
Hello.
Are you new to my page, aren't you? And I told you, you said you just came to see what I was eating. Is that
It was the
true?
crunchy noises that got me hooked in. I'm a total foodie.
I am not afraid to be crunching in front of you.
No, you should not be.
Well,
I'm just one of those
I
people.
don't do I don't do ASMR. That is not my thing, and I don't like
Oh,
watching
no, no,
people
no.
eat.
I don't either. It's not that.
I don't like watching people eat, but I'm just snacking. But then I try to be discreet. I don't like that. So yeah, I just when I get listen, I'm on here for almost 12 hours a day. I gotta eat when I'm live. That's just how it goes, my friends.
That's okay. No, I'm just a big foodie. That's it. I was like, man, that looks good.
I'm
What's she
telling you
eating?
what, Chantal, you need to at Walmart. You need to get the cookies and cream Hershey's strawberry chocolate covered strawberries. They are so addictive, girl. I
I hope
cannot.
they have them in Canada because I'm in Quebec
Well,
right
look on.
now.
Can you look on the Walmart app and see? Because look on the Walmart app and you look and see if they have the cookies and cream covered strawberries, the frozen strawberries, and then it'll tell you if you have it or not. That's how you know if they have it at the store.
I'm going to get so to the bottom of the bag. That's going to be me.
Dude, no, it's the chocolate one. Yes, no, the one I just had was milk chocolate. Milk
Oh my
chocolate.
God.
Hershey's milk chocolate, chocolate covered strawberries, girls. Yes, girls. And the cookies and cream, y'all. I don't have the bag. I wish I could show you. It's like a silver white color bag, but it's cookies and cream covered strawberries, frozen.
Hmm. Oh my God, that looks so insane.
I know it's there. No, I wasn't sure because I'm not a cookies and cream person, but let me tell you, there's something about those cookies and cream strawberries. I literally could not stop eating the bag. I literally, I literally, I literally cannot stop. I'm not kidding. Once I do one, I can't stop. So I have to finish it. That's not how it works. So, anyways, now let's get back to why you want a reading from me. Can you tell me how I can help you, my friend?
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's kind of hard to tell. It's
So,
like
is
I
that is
know.
that you and your hubby in the picture?
Yep, it is. But that is so not the the reason of my wanting
No,
mediumship.
that's okay.
It's
That's okay. I have to ask you: is one of y'all's mom? Is his mom passed away?
no. His mom is quite there.
And is your mom passed
Uh,
away? Is she still here too?
yeah.
Okay.
Now we lost. Actually, I had a really bad year in 2023.
Hold on a second.
Uh,
Let me ask you something. Did you lose any children?
yes, I did.
Was it to a miscarriage or was it a living child? Was it miscarriage?
Oh, living.
Living child.
Quite living.
I'm so very sorry because this child is here. I got goosebumps. Do you want to talk to this child?
Uh, hey, she already gives me a lot of signs that she's around.
Oh, I heard girl. I was going to ask you if it was a girl because I heard girl.
Yeah.
First, I'm so very sorry. Now I heard 3. Is that because she's been gone about 3 years?
Actually, no. She's been gone. I have 3 girls,
Oh, you have 3
but
girls. Okay.
she's been gone about the 17th of September 2023.
So it's
It
been
went.
a year and a half. Okay. Yeah, my husband passed November of 23, so I'm right there with you. But I've never lost a child, and I don't know how to how it would actually feel to lose a child because luckily I've not. I've lost my husband, but I've not lost any children.
Well, I think that grief is is subjective.
Yeah,
Every person is different.
yeah.
I have a friend that has no children that lost her mother, and she said, "Oh, I can't imagine having the worst pain ever because." But I said, "You are having the worst pain ever because for you, your mother was your max to
Yeah.
lose. It was the worst thing that could happen to you."
Oh, 100%. First of all, I have a lot of I have a lot of goosebumps. So I know your daughter is here. She keeps giving me goosebumps. She seemed. Why do I feel like did she have curly hair?
Yes, she did.
Was it hard to brush her hair out because she's making me feel she had like curly hair and it was hard to brush her hair out?
Yeah, it was very hard to brush her hair out. Actually, she didn't want to get her hair brushed out
No,
most of the time.
because that's how she's making. Now, is she mixed? I wasn't sure if he was your husband's or not. Is she mixed?
She's mixed. She's
Okay.
actually from. Baby, I'm sorry. Of course, my autistic grown daughter just
It's okay.
got up now, so I gotta take care of that, or she's going to lose her mind.
That's okay.
Bébé.
Take.
Ok, on va dans le bain. Merci, bébé. Assieds-toi. Yeah.
Are you speaking French? Oh my gosh! Are you speaking French?
Yes, I'm in Quebec, of course.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love French. It's such a hard. How the hell did you learn two languages? French is so hard to learn.
Actually, you want to laugh? My great grandfather is an American from Connecticut who fell in love with my great grandmother, who is actually my great grandmother is was a French descendant from the colony that was colonized in Quebec.
Yeah.
And they fell in love, and all of their children grew up knowing both French and English, and
I love that.
so on and so forth.
By the way, we say Connecticut, not Connecticut. It's Connecticut.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because I don't use my English for so many worldly terms.
We say Connecticut. It is spelled Connecticut, but we say Connecticut. But it's not Connecticut. It's okay. It's all right. It's just the way we say it. So funny. Now your grandmother, she passed away?
Yes.
She has your daughter. She has your daughter.
Okay, it's real funny, not funny, but funny. My grandmother was the funniest woman on earth, and my daughter was right up there with her.
Yeah. I have to ask you, was your daughter a teenager for some reason?
She was not a teenager, but she was like a teenager because she had mental health issues.
Oh, okay. But so she was younger than she acted younger than she was, you mean?
Yeah.
Because let me ask you, was she in her like early to mid 20s though, your daughter actually?
She was 27.
And to me early to mid, I heard 20s, so she's telling me, you know what she said? She says, Mom, I'm finally normal. She says, I hated how I was. I could not stand having all these mental issues. She said it drove me crazy. I literally thought I was going insane every day, she says. Because of how she felt.
I had a first medium reading not long after she passed, and she showed me scars that I actually saw in all of her drawings. And the medium that I was talking to at the time, she had nothing but my daughter's name, because my daughter was like, she knew about things that, anyways.
Yeah.
But I guess I was needing to reconnect. I mean, you don't ever get over it. That's not possible. And in the same year, it's like my grandfather lost on the 24th of June. My grandfather lost his wife, his second wife, which was not my grandmother, but they were together for 27 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
And
I love it. You switch so fast from American to French.
I am literally going to have to wash my daughter while I'm talking to you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You go ahead.
I'm expecting her to wake up now because she went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. And what the heck was I saying? God. Yeah, that's it. 24th of June.
You were speaking French.
Lost his wife. And then in July, spent a week in the hospital with my second born. Because she was diagnosed with heart failure.
Thank you.
And then my grandmother died the week after that.
You had a lot of loss. My
daughter died 1 month after that. So, of an unexpected, there was a blood clot.
Wait, you've lost two children? Wait. You've lost two children or just the one?
I've lost one child, but my other one has a very low life expectancy because of heart failure.
Oh, so, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
Kind of crappy is the understatement.
Now let me ask you something. Is the girl that you're with now, the daughter, is she also in her 20s as well?
Yep, she's 26 now.
Yep, I heard. So she's about the same age as your daughter that you lost. Okay. So she had a blood clot. I'm so sorry. She had a blood clot. I'm so sorry. That's got to be awful. So unexpected. She's like, it was mom. Mom, I never fucking expected to die when I was in my 20s. She said, I did not see this coming at all. She says, I just did not see it coming, she says.
No, she didn't. She didn't, but it's strange because my daughter had
Can I ask you something?
She was going to die at 27 when she was 14.
Yeah.
And she always had a fear of dying, but I always told her it's not possible. Come on.
You know why that is, because her soul was telling her she was going to die when she was 27. She knew it because her soul was telling her that it was happening. She didn't understand why she felt like that, but she just knew. My husband,
I know she knew. It was insane.
My husband always said he was going to die at 40, 49, 48, but he lived to be 59. He says, honey, I'm not going to live past 48. Like I said, stop saying that shit. And he lived to be 59. So yeah, 100%, I understand what you're saying. I do.
I'm really sorry. It's going to sound, because there's water. I got to watch her. I'm sorry. My timing is crap.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, so if you got a little time for me, I'm just going to finish washing her because she can't wash herself properly.
It's all right. Take your time. It's okay. I'll just see what else is coming for me.
No. She's trying to grab the phone out of my hand.
Aww. Can you put the phone down? Can you put the phone down on something for a minute? I can still talk to you.
Okay, I think this is good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, it's so funny, so funny, so funny. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you. Yeah, her sister is telling her get her nice and clean, Mom. She needs a good bath. She says get her nice and clean.
Okay, give me a second because I can't hear you.
All right, so funny. So, y'all, I love how she switches from English to French just like that. That is so funny. I love that. Aww, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, that's done.
So, girl, you got a hectic life with that child, don't you?
I do indeed.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Except maybe my niece. My niece knows.
Yeah.
She lives with us.
She said, Mom, I want to tell you something. I know you don't have a lot of time to grieve me, but it's okay. She says, I know my sister is a handful and it's okay. But she wants you to know. Now, let me ask you something. Do you see any lights turn off and on in your house by themselves, flickering or anything?
Actually, I have a speaker that keeps turning on by itself, and then when it does, we can't shut it off.
That's your daughter? You know, that's your daughter. That's what she's telling me. She said, Mom, I'm screwing with the electronics. She says, I'm fucking with the... Do they curse? Yes, because I talk exactly how they talk. I am not making the words up. If they cuss in real life, they cuss on the other side. I don't care what you say. I'm just being honest. Because I don't throw any words in. When I'm getting these exact messages, I'm just getting it like in real time. So
I understand. Okay, I'm gonna do this coffee so she can get her coffee, because if not, she's going to be unhappy.
Mom, okay. She says, Mom, she don't need coffee. Why do you give her coffee for? She don't need coffee.
With all the meds that she takes to put her to sleep, that coffee is like, it's a deal breaker if she doesn't get it.
She drink it black? I heard black. Does she drink it black?
No, there's sugar and cream. Naomi likes her sweetness. That's why she's severely overweight, because she takes all these meds that make her want to eat all the time.
I know, it's too bad, and it's hard to tell her no, you know. And you worry about that too because of her heart, right?
Yeah, well, she's nonverbal also, and I've tried to put her on a diet countless times, but she loses it. And you've seen The Shining. Everybody's seen The Shining.
Yeah.
One day she was not happy because she couldn't get something that she wanted to eat, and she destroyed her door and had half her body sticking out of the middle of the door because it was locked. And me and my husband just looked at each other like, holy crap, is this real life?
Oh my gosh. You know she doesn't mean to do that stuff. You know that, right?
Oh God, of course I know.
I know you know. That would freak me the hell out, I swear that would.
My niece says I should have a vlog sometimes of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
You could have a
Yes.
sitcom in my house.
Why
Zip,
not?
sitcom.
Now I want to ask you, was your daughter cremated?
Yes, she was.
Okay. I have to ask you, so I kept hearing about her lungs. Did this blood clot happen to maybe go to her lungs possibly? Or come from her lungs?
Yeah, it went to her lungs.
Because she was talking about her lungs. She says, "Mom, this was so unexpected." I have to ask you, does she have OCD, or do you have OCD, or did she have OCD? Do you know?
We all have a little bit, and she had it definitely a lot.
Because that's how she's making me feel. She's making me feel anxiety. Did she have anxiety? I also feel like she had anxiety as well.
Like, she had a debilitating fear of dying. Isn't that effing ironic?
Yeah. Because there's a reason. Because she knew, her soul knew she was going to pass young. This is why she didn't want to die. She says, "Mama, I didn't want to die. It just was my time." I think
she was very, very tired, to tell you the truth. It's one of my only comforts. I know she was very tired. I mean, she actually was starting to get a little better, like really a little better, a little being very little. But if you consider that every day she would cry, every day, like she was on 3 different medications, and nothing could make it better. It's like every day she cried. Every day she had anxiety about being scared.
I wish to goodness, I help with anxiety. I can take anxiety away. I wish I could have done this, and you would have come across me back in 2023, but I didn't do this until my husband passed away. He passed away 2 months after your daughter. But I wish I could have helped so much more people over the years if I had known I could have done this, but I didn't know. I wasn't supposed to know until my husband passed away. You know?
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
I love how you go from English to French just like that. It's like a switch. It's time for French class. It's time for French class.
Well, you know what's funny too is even here in Quebec, I'm not saying it's a rare thing, but like maybe 10% of us do that.
Is the actual name called? Is it actual name Quebec? Is the actual name Quebec?
Yeah.
It's Quebec, right?
Well, yeah, Quebec.
No, I'm just saying, is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? I've heard it's supposed to be pronounced Quebec.
Yeah, in French,
I say Quebec. What did they say?
Quebec.
Quebec.
In French.
Quebec?
Yeah.
Quebec. Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec. Quebec. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. But I thought it was called Quebec instead of Quebec. I say Quebec, but I think it's called Quebec. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Just like Connecticut is Connecticut.
I've been saying it wrong for years.
Say it. I want you to say Connecticut.
Connecticut.
There you go. That's how you say it, not Connecticut.
I guess I felt connected to Connecticut. I'm sorry.
Chantal, that's so funny. I've never heard anybody say Connecticut. That is too funny. I just had to make fun of you because nobody's ever says it that way. It's always Connecticut. Yes, Susie is from Connecticut. Connecticut. I can't even say. Yeah, the C is silent in there, so Connecticut is silent. Yeah, that is so funny.
Where are you from?
Kentucky. I live in Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
But I don't sound like I've lived up here since 1999, but I don't sound like it because I didn't grow up here. I have never picked up the Kentucky accent because I didn't grow up here. I came here as a well adult. Now, my children is a different story. That's a different story. You can tell especially my son, they're like, your son sounds like he's from Kentucky. I'm like, no, and they're like, yes, he does. They've heard my son over the live when he's talking and stuff. He does. He's the youngest. He was 4 when we moved here. So he definitely he grew up here more than anybody else. So he definitely has a Kentucky accent. I can't see it. I don't know, but I don't look. If I tell people I'm Kentucky, they don't believe me because I don't sound like I'm from here.
Yeah, no, I know that like the southern accent isn't there.
Southern accent. The accent like this. Sound like I'm from Kentucky.
That's it. That's the one
That's
I
the
was talking
Southern
about.
accent. I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah, I can switch from an accent from
You can
France
switch
to-
from, I sound like I'm from Southern Kentucky. That's what I sound like. No, I don't. Nothing like I just sound like. People actually talk like that in Southern Kentucky. They do. They have that twang.
Yeah, that slang, but not the slang of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. We're just rambling now, me and you.
Your dog.
I feel like we could be good friends.
We are good friends. What do you mean? You came in here because you wanted to see what I was eating because you like the crunch. What a good way to introduce myself to you.
Okay, when's your birthday? I gotta know.
2 days after Christmas. Why?
2 days after Christmas?
Yeah.
Me, it's the 2nd of December.
No way. But I'm a Capricorn. But you're not. What are you? What is it? What is that? What is
Sagittarius.
that? Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yes.
Sagittarius.
With,
No,
with
it's
a Libra,
Sagittarius.
a Libra rising.
We say Sagittarius. No, I'm just kidding. Sagittarius.
No. Saggy. I'm a Saggy.
It's Sagittarius. No, I'm just kidding. I know. So funny. Your daughter, she says, I want to tell you something, Mom. I'm so proud of you. I'm very proud of you because I know you're preoccupied, and I know there's times when you have downtime, how much you really miss me. But I'm okay. I really, really want you to know that I'm okay and that I'm here with you. I'm always around you. I'm always here. I'm always with you, she says. And she just wants you to know that, my friend, that she's all right. She said, I don't know why I was so afraid to pass away because it's not scary. She says, I just liked being alive. It's not the fear of really, she says, I guess it was kind of just the fear of unknown what would happen after I passed away, she says. But if I would have known, I would have never been as scared, deathly ill, deathly afraid as I was when I was alive, she says.
But what's weird is she kind of passed her fear on to me, not the fear of death.
Right.
Because when I had talks with my daughter, she told me, Mom, I'm not afraid of death itself. I'm afraid of losing my relationship with you.
Well, she hasn't lost it. It's just changed now. But yeah, I understand. She's afraid of leaving you. That's what she said. And now you're afraid of leaving your daughter.
Actually, what I'm afraid now is I'm afraid I'll never get her back the way I knew her, which is kind of weird. It's like I didn't have this fear before because I'm.
What do you mean, the daughter you have now? The daughter you have now?
No, actually, my 2 daughters that I have left, for sure, I do not want to leave them. Absolutely not. Like, in no way, shape, or form. But I still don't fear death. What I started fearing is not getting her the way she was with me again. Like,
are you kidding me? Don't worry. She says, Mom, that's not going to change. She said, cut that shit out. She said, we're going to have the same relationship we had when I was alive. Now stop it.
That's what I'm really hoping.
Are you kidding me, honey? Are you kidding me? When you guys see each other, it'll be like she never left. I promise you. It's they have the same relationship they had over here. They do the same things we do here. And, I don't know if they actually work because they don't have money over there. I don't know if they actually work or what they do. They don't have to support themselves because they don't have any bills. But they do the same things that we do here. They have relationships. They fall in love. They are spending time together. They socialize. They interact. It's the same thing here. I promise you, the relationship is just going to be the same. It's like she never left. I promise you that. So she says, Mom, don't ever think that it's ever going to change because our love spans through different platforms and different planes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much my big, it's my big fear.
Oh, so you don't have to worry about that. Honey, you do not have to worry about that. It will not change. It's going to still be a mother and daughter. You'll still have that mother-daughter bond when you cross over. I promise you. She'll be waiting for you. She'll be the first one that you see. I guarantee it.
No, she has to be. She has to be. I'm counting.
Was she your oldest one? Was she your oldest one?
Yes, she was.
Okay, she's telling me she was the oldest. Yeah, I'm so sorry. She was your baby. She said I was your baby. I know I was your baby.
You know what's so funny? She kept telling me over and over again, And she kept telling Maeva, my youngest, she kept saying, I'm the first. I was there first, but it wasn't a jealousy thing because Maya is so much younger than her. Maya was 20 years younger. She was a second mom to my youngest. And when I say a second mom, I'm not even kidding. My hours, we barely see each other. He gets home really late from work. He's got like
she loved that. She loved her youngest sister.
The money is worth it, but we don't see each other. You understand?
No, she loved her youngest sister. Yeah, I know. I understand. Believe me, I understand.
Bianca had a miscarriage that really broke her. She was already broken, and that the miscarriage really broke her. And when Mai came, it's like she kept saying, "Mom, it feels like she's more than my little sister."
Because it was her daughter.
Yeah, they were so close. It was insane.
No, stop for a second. Her daughter came back, and your daughter, sweetheart, the daughter that she lost. That is your granddaughter is your daughter.
No, I mean your sister. No, because no.
No. I meant the daughter that Bianca lost is the daughter that you have now. Your granddaughter came back into your daughter, sweetheart. That's what I was tell you.
Yeah, but she lost her baby after mine was born.
Okay. I thought it was before. Okay, that's all right. Sorry. It just felt like it to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's all right. Sorry.
It's okay. But if ever, I get lucky enough, even though I'm really old, if ever I get lucky enough to get pregnant again,
was Maya like young when she had this miscarriage, like 2 or 3 years old?
Bianca was, she was, oh my God. It was in, let me think there. Let me think. She would have had the baby in 2020 and Maya was born in 2017. So yeah. It was about 2.5 years. Yeah.
She said, Mom, when I lost my baby, I was devastated, but you know this. I was heartbroken. She went into a deep depression after that, didn't she?
Yeah, a really, really deep one.
Yeah, she's telling me, that's what she's telling me. She said, I went into such a deep, deep depression. And I just... It was hard for me. But the good news is she got reunited with her baby when she crossed over. Her baby was there to greet her when she crossed over. She said, Mom, I felt complete after I met my child.
Yeah, she was sure it was a boy. She was going to call him Elijah. She was sure it was a boy. She lost the pregnancy at 3 months. They didn't have time to check for the sex. So, yeah.
I feel it's possible. Yeah, it could be a boy. I feel it. I feel it's possible. Yeah, it's a boy. If she really felt it, she was probably right. Sometimes we get such strong intuitions that we have to listen to it.
Yeah, she was really. She was incredibly intuitive. Like very, very intuitive. Like it was. She scared me sometimes, and unfortunately, I dismissed her a little bit too much because of that. When she was younger, she would scare me.
Yeah, because of the things that she knew. Do you know that this other daughter sees things as well, but she just can't tell you?
Oh, no, I know that. I know because she sits there sometimes laughing at the corner of her ceiling, and we kind of all look at each other, and we know damn well she's talking to her sister.
She is, though. She's there. She's watching over her sister. She's watching. So you have another daughter that's alive, correct?
I have 2 other daughters that are alive.
2 other daughters.
I have a little one and a young one, and my autistic one.
Is your youngest one about 6 or 7?
She's 8.
8. Aw.
Yeah, she lost her sister when she was 6. So it's really yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's a struggle for the little one too as well. I also feel like she's gonna have abilities as well. I feel like all of them, the 2 you have left have abilities as well.
She dreamed her sister was gonna die, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
We
all have the dream. I have Picasso dreams, horrible Picasso dreams that are only I can only decipher them once they're come to fruition, which really sucks. But I did see my older one being swept up by a tornado, and I did see my house being destroyed. My house, which was my foundation, which in every dream I would run down to the basement to hide when something like really bad came upon my life. And this time when I went to go down, there was water up to my knees and my house was being ripped up from above me. So I guess that meant I was going to lose my daughter, because I could only see my Ava and Naomi.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So yeah, I definitely, it runs in the family with dream wise for sure.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Do you know now? Is your mom still here?
Yep, my mom is definitely still here. Oh God, my mom.
Does she also have abilities as well?
My mom, not so much. My grandmother did. My grandmother raised me. My mom had me when she was very young. Me and my mom are not very close. I mean, she thinks we're
Was
close,
she around 15 or 16 when she had you? Your mom?
Yeah, she was 16.
Yeah, that's what they're telling me. She's about 15, 16. Do you have September connection? I just heard September. Do you have September connection?
Well, my grandmother who raised me was the 23rd of September.
Nice. What about August? I heard August.
Nope. Nothing in August. No, not that I can think about.
Okay.
Oh, squeaky shoes.
It's always something, isn't it? It's always something, my friend.
Yeah, I'm like talking to you and making an egg sandwich.
It's all right. What is an egg sandwich? Are you frying an egg or are you doing egg salad?
I'm sticking an egg like a lazy prick. I'm putting the egg in the microwave and I'm just going to slap on some mayo and a slice of cheese. And I'm making a toasted bagel. I'm just doing that because I don't have time right now to do anything else. But at least she's getting a no gluten, low carb bread to go with that, because I got to get her off.
Now let me ask you something. Did somebody have to constantly be with your daughter?
Did somebody have to what?
Constantly be with your daughter? Like she can't be left alone?
You're talking about the one that passed?
No, the one now that you have now, the autistic one.
I know, for sure. She has to be one-on-one. There's no possibility of...
And your daughter's like, Mom, I know you're under a lot of stress, and I'm so sorry. Did she help you take care of her sister?
She did, but it shouldn't have been on her, because it actually didn't make things... it made things worse for her. And I didn't, I know she wanted to help me, but at the same time, she was so... she was not in the right state of mind to take care of her with me. I was being very careful to not put any responsibility except maybe getting the occasional med. Growing up, Naomi used to scream all the time. She had these horrible tempers. So, like, half her childhood was just sabotaged because of the anxiety of hearing us screaming all the time.
Yeah, I know. She said, but listen, she says, Mom, you know that's not your fault, right?
Yeah, well,
she says, I know. She says, I know you blame yourself, but it's not your fault. We can't help how what's her name?
Naomi.
Naomi is how Naomi. I had it on the tip of my tongue and I forgot I was getting ready to say her name. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
She said, Mom, you tried your best. That's all I could have asked of you. And I'm just sorry that I had all these other problems that on top of everything.
I'm sorry I couldn't be better. I'm hoping that we're going to have, I'm hoping she'll come back to me in some way. If she doesn't, I'll see her on the other side, but
I don't know.
I'd give anything to restart it, you know what I mean? Or to do it better. That's one thing. I'm going to say this actually for all of your viewers right now on your live, you don't want to have regrets. You know, be the best you can be all the time. Because you never know when those last words are going to be the last words.
Exactly, and tell your people you love them every day, so you don't have to use people like me to say it.
Oh my God.
So it's very true, very true.
Yeah.
Regrets are tough to get through, you know.
Yeah, they make grief really hard.
I regret something. Harder. I regret something I said to my husband 2 days before he passed away. I told him I wanted to separate. Because it was just getting to the point where it's just getting too much for me. He was a very needy person because he was very disabled, and it was just to the point where I was getting accused left and right of like threatening to leave, like just all kinds of stuff. And I was just like, he was a very demanding person because of what was wrong with him. He had severe neuropathy. He just didn't feel good most of the time, and his feet hurt so bad, and he was always in a crappy mood. And I myself wish I could have been more understanding. I thought I was, but I know probably wasn't. But I regret telling that to my husband because at first when he passed, I blamed myself for what happened. My husband passed with something that he took that was laced with F. That's how my husband passed away. So
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I appreciate that.
You do know that he also knows damn well that you did your best, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know.
Oh, well, I know. I'm telling you now. He really knows that you did your best.
I tried. I loved the guy. What do you know? We only knew each other 6 weeks. We got married and lasted 34 years. That doesn't happen, and it probably won't ever happen again, but...
Well, 34 years, that should tell you a lot. You can't throw 34 years of love, discredit that for, a few bad times and a few bad words, It's everything else that counts the most. That's what your relationship was. I mean, losing my daughter ripped my soul right the fuck out of my body.
I know, I can tell.
I would never, if somebody told me, you have to do it all again, but you're still going to lose her, or we'll erase your memory of her, and it's like you never knew her, I'd do it all again.
I would too. I'd do it all again, and probably the same things, because being with my husband shaped me into who I am today. And with losing my husband, I didn't get my abilities till he was gone, so my journey was just changing.
So
my journey was changing. My journey was changing, and I didn't know it. My husband had to pass when he did, because it was time for me to do this for everybody else.
This is a direct message from him, right?
Yes, I know that. He's telling you to tell me this. I know. I talk to my husband all the time, but it's nice to hear what other people have to say about him. I know. Yeah. He told me to stop crying, and he doesn't like me to cry.
He also thinks you're very, very brave. Very brave. And you've been brave for a long time.
That's true. I have to be brave to do this shit every day, to sit here and get ridiculed by certain people, and to get haters and harassed, and still be here every day for everybody that needs my help. Because it's my calling. It's what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly. Yeah, and here we are trying to do the best and turning grief into helping others.
I just wish I could. The very last words I said to my husband was, "I love you, and be careful, and don't be gone long." And
hey, my last words to my daughter was, "Bianca, I have to go. Call me back when the doctor says you can leave." And you know what I was doing? I was putting stupid tiles on my balcony because I wanted to
You didn't know. Listen, she says, "Mom, you didn't know. It's okay." She says, "I didn't know." I mean, you didn't know. It's okay. I feel like we both have some deep-seated regret. There's so many things I just wish I would have been more understanding about my husband. And I tried, believe me, I tried so hard, but he was not easy to live with. And I know he knows that, but and your daughter, I know she had her own problems. And she says, "Mom, I know it wasn't easy to be with me either."
Well, who knew this would end up into a two-way.
You know, we're not supposed to know when we pass. We're not supposed to know when we pass away, because then our destiny will change. And her destiny was hers, and my husband's was when he was supposed to pass away.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not supposed to know when we pass away. This is why I always tell my kids every day how much I love them every day. I've always, you just don't know when you're not going to have a chance again. You just don't know.
Yeah, well, you're doing good, Mama, because you're there, you're providing for your kids. Lord knows it's hard enough. Real hard.
Plus, I'm saving for my trip I'm going to in under 30 days to New Zealand and Australia. So I'm doing...
Oh my God, I'm going to Mexico.
You're going to Mexico? Thank you, Michelle.
Yes.
Love you too, girl. Thank you, Michelle.
End of July, I'm going to Mexico. I've been...
Oh
you
my
have to understand
gosh.
that I just had my passport redone. I'm really sorry for all the people in the comments. You're probably all waiting for readings, and I'm there hogging your time.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not as busy as you would think I was. Trust me, I'm not as busy as you think I was. But knowing, I'm congratulations on going on the trip. You know, I saved for this trip for 2.5 years. I made monthly payments on this trip. I have a wish list on Amazon, but I'm not telling TikTok where it is now. I have it someplace else because this girl sabotaged my wish list, so I had to take it off of here because she can pay for a $15,000 trip and it was not 15, but she's asking people to help donate. Who cares? It's my business. It don't matter.
You know, that's for sure.
But the stuff would disappear as fast as I could put it on there, and now I have it someplace else, and it's not happening. So it's. I think people are actually finally getting stuff. But the point is, I'm saving everything for my spending money. I'm not even worrying about the stuff that I need. Like I have a couple of shoes in there. I have 2 pairs of shoes. That's all I have is 2 pairs of shoes. That's all I have, and they're not in the best shape because I haven't bought shoes in a long time. You know. So
yeah, I can imagine. I've been there. I was there for years before me and my husband met. You know,
we've been homeless before. We've been homeless before.
I've been homeless too, my friend. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've lived at my mother's. I was a grown-ass woman with my narcissistic, horribly verbally abusive mother with my baby telling me how stupid I was. Anyways, another story for another time.
It's a good thing you didn't listen to her because you didn't deserve it, you know.
I know. That's why I ended up being in a bad situation after that, but I still preferred that situation over what I had with her. That's how horrible, imagine being with a newborn baby and having to, that was Bianca, by the way.
Yes.
Having to be with my newborn baby in a house full of people that were just going in and out, doing whatever, because it was better there than to be verbally abused.
Listen, she says, listen, Mom, I know how much it was a struggle with me, but I wouldn't. I know you because I know how much you truly, truly love me, and that was the important part. She said you loved me enough to not be in the best situations, and I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I'm just.
That's okay. My daughter loved me. Like my daughter saw me grow into the person I became. My daughter helped me grow into that person. My daughter changed. My daughter loved me more than anybody ever loved me in my life.
Of course she did. You guys were 2 peas in a pod. She says we were 2 peas in a pod.
Oh yes, we were.
She says I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't want anybody else to be my mom but you. But she says you don't have to worry when you come over here, Mommy. She wanted me to call you Mommy this time. I don't know why. We're gonna be just like we were never apart, and that's what the main thing she wanted to tell you. Listen, she loves you very much, and she just wants you to know that she's okay, and she's not suffering. She's not hurting. She's not. You talk to her though. Does she talk to you like I talk to my husband? Do you talk to her?
I was gonna say. She showed me, these days, she's been showing me more and more that she's with me. It's been one heck of a crazy ride. She's been
always
showing
with
me all
you.
the time that she's there. She shows me. I find dimes in the most insane.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what she's definitely sending you dimes, 100%. She's sending you she's giving you all these signs to let you know, she messes with the phone or electronics and TVs and stuff or lamps, and it's just her way of, that she's always here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the clearest, well, there's the two clearest signs I ever got was like the medium said, your daughter's showing me a dime. She says, look in the jewel box. There was a dime in the middle of the jewels.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's so specific. Yeah.
I know.
I
And
love
then
that.
she said, she did, after that, oh, plus she told me to take care of her boyfriend, which, by the way, this medium, like, my daughter didn't have any social media. Like, her boyfriend was nowhere. Like, she couldn't have even known that she had one. And she asked me, it was insane. And, when I went to Mont Tremblant, which is a place, there was an aquatic park there, and I was with my niece, my younger daughter, and my husband, and my late daughter's boyfriend, who lives with us now, because she told us to take care of him because he was about to kill himself, So we really stepped in just in time, and he's been with us ever since.
Does he help you with your daughter?
Oh yes, he loved her so much. Like they were 40 years together.
I mean, your daughter. No, does he help you with the daughter now?
He's not that much because he doesn't know how to handle autistic, full-grown, nonverbal people that much. He will when I ask him to, but it doesn't last very long because I don't let him very long because it's hard to handle. Naomi's a very specific case.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that when we were at that place, we all, it's like somebody said, look, okay? But nobody said, look, but we all looked at the same time. A butterfly was coming towards me.
Yeah.
Circled my body.
That was Bianca.
From the top
that was Bianca.
to the bottom, and then back up. And my reflex was to hold out my pointer finger, and the butterfly landed.
That was Bianca. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. We all looked at each other. Everybody started crying.
Yeah,
we knew.
That was her. That was her.
We knew it was her.
Yeah, I 100% know that was her. She says, Mom, of course that was me. She says, these little signs that I send you is just from love from my heart, because she said you were an amazing mom. She says, don't ever forget that. She says, I know what you're going through right now. And she says, I'm always going to be with you, Mama. I'm always going to be here. She says, just don't ever forget. I know the sacrifices you gave for me. And she says, I can never repay that.
Well, she did. She paid in love. She was, she was in the hospital before she died. A few days before she died, she was in the hospital. And this old lady was crying because she couldn't feed herself. She was too weak, and like all the nurses were always so damn busy. And she said, Mama, va l'aider. Go help her, Mom. She can't eat. Go help her. And she made me take care of that lady because she couldn't get up to go help herself. So that's the kind of person she was. And she knew damn well she was going to pass away, because a week before she passed, she gave my mother this hug, and she said, my mother was so cruel with her for so many years. Like, they couldn't stand each other.
She had to forgive her. She
gave her the biggest hug, and she said, Mamie, je te pardonne. I forgive you for anything that I could have said that hurt your feelings. And my mother, who's the most egotistical person I know, for some reason that day, instead of saying something like, oh, you better be sorry, oh yeah, you owe me that apology, for the first time ever, she said, I'm sorry too.
It touched her.
Was, it's like even my mom knew she was about to lose that grandbaby. Her soul knew. That's for freaking sure. And 2 days before the day before she passed, she looked at me in the sweetest look, and she said, Maman, j'ai l'impression que mon âme pacte ses bagages pour partir. I feel like my soul is packing its bags to leave.
She just knew. And listen,
she knew, and we thought she was coming out of the hospital. I looked at her, I started crying. So why are you saying something like that? The doctor said you're going to leave as soon as you can walk, but she knew. She knew.
She wanted to make sure she said her proper goodbyes before she passed away, and that's the thing. But she is at peace and she's okay, and she loved you very, very much. There's no doubt in my mind. I've been red all over the place. There's no doubt in my mind how much she truly loved you. And she says, always remember that, Mom. That you have my heart and I have yours, and that's how it's supposed to be, she says.
Well, I'm really grateful for this time that we had together.
Me too. I'm so happy to meet you, my English friend. Oh my gosh.
Don't be shy to add me. We can just shoot the shit once in a while.
Of course, I'll follow you. Of course, darling. No, don't forget. No, there's a lot of fake me's that are going to try to inbox you. They're not me. I don't inbox anybody.
I don't get caught.
But it's me because I have 40,000 followers. So if you know it's me, it's me. But the other ones are not me.
Don't worry. I'm not.
I want to learn French. Will you teach me French?
Sure.
You would? I want to learn French. I've always wanted to learn French. I don't know why. I just think it's the sexiest language ever. I just really love it. Well, listen, Chantal, I'm so happy that you came to get this reading from me, and thank you for what you told me about my husband. I have so many regrets. I just wish I would have treated him better, but he was just such a hard person to live with. He was his feet hurt so bad. He was just always in a bad mood, and just...
Look, I'm going to stop you right there. He knows. And you know what good regrets are? What use regrets have in your life? Absolutely zero. And that's what I've been telling myself. Because I know damn well I did the best I could with what I had at the time. I didn't know any better at the time. And that's what you got to tell yourself, because your kids, they need you to be 100%. And that's why I had to get myself back up.
I am.
There you go. So those regrets, just, take my advice and throw them in the garbage. There's nothing you can get out of those.
My husband always swore all the time I was divorcing him. I'm like, why the fuck would I divorce you? We've been together for 34 years. I would have divorced you a long time ago if that was the case, because years ago, when I renewed my license, they put my maiden name on the license.
I was telling that to you?
Why?
Because he was feeling bad because he felt like a burden on you.
He did, and I told him he wasn't, but he was, but he wasn't. He was, but he wasn't. That kind of thing,
But that's okay. And those feelings were justified. All the feelings you had, they were justified. The good ones, the bad ones. They were all justified.
I don't regret being married to him. He was a good guy. I would never regret being married to my husband.
And there you go. And that's it. I mean, Jesus.
Even after all of his addictions, even after everything, he was a good man. He was just a tortured person, and he was just a sad person, and it caused him to do things that he never would have done if he wasn't.
It's weird because it's like you're talking about my daughter.
I know. It's so strange, girl.
No, but it is. I don't believe anything happens for nothing in this world. We're all connected deeply.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad I reached out to you.
Me too. I'm glad.
My heart was pounding when I sent you that money, and my heart was pounding. And I was like, I don't know why. It's like I had this big fear. This stupid, real, weird, big fear. And it's like I had this huge pressure on my chest, and I guess, I don't know, I guess something said you have to reach out. And I'm really glad I did.
Me too. I'm glad that you come through, and I'm just one of those things that I try not to think about my husband because it's too hard and it hurts me. And I know that he's here because he's clearly here. Elvis Presley is here. So you can say hi to Elvis Presley because he's also here.
The king is in.
Yeah, he see. I was his sister in a previous lifetime. That's why he's here.
Nice.
So he's been here since I
Thank
pretty
you.
much my husband passed away. He's been here with me before that. I just didn't know it, honestly.
Oh my God, that is so cool. You are so cool.
Thank you. You are too, my friend. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
All right. I'm sad to leave, but I have to leave because this little one, okay,
Yeah.
that's the little one to me.
Your daughter said,
to
"Mom, I just
her,
wanted to tell you one more thing." She says you're doing an amazing job with my sisters, and she says I have your back. I know you've always had mine. She says I have your back now. So she says you're just doing an amazing job. She says keep up the good work, and I truly, truly love you from the bottom of my heart. She says.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, Chantal, listen, have fun with your kids, and I'll let you go, okay? But it was so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you got to do this with me. We were here for an hour. Yay! You got an hour reading today.
I'm spoiled.
It's a little bit of everything, but listen, take care of yourself, okay, sweetheart?
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye. Take care. You guys, she's so sweet. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna restart and end the reading here, so she'll have it, and I'm gonna restart my live. I'll be back. Okay.